Okay, and we're back. All right, you're listening to NearChris in the PM. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? If you don't, skill issue, bro. Maybe you should fucking pay attention to your kids. And if you don't, you're an irresponsible parent. And I don't know why you got pregnant. Maybe you should not have got pregnant with kids if you were going to be so irresponsible at 10 p.m. when you do not know where your children are. Does after dark mean you're gonna get the stream banned? No. Like, quite literally, it's dark outside, okay? I don't need to be sober to tell you it's dark outside. It's quite literally dark outside. I'll double check for you real quick. I'm looking, it's 10:18 p.m. I'm gonna go ahead, I'll open up the blinds here real quick. Let's see, oh shit! Would you look at that? It's fucking dark outside! Holy shit! Guys, it got dark, and now it's after dark. Crazy. The Lord works in mysterious ways, dude. Alright. I'm gonna close the blinds again. So, yeah. This is NearChris in the PM. You're listening to the sounds of my voice in the PM. I'm never streaming drinking Four Loko ever again. This is the last time. So this is a very special AMA. Get all your questions out now because the Four Loko ain't happening again. I gave it one more chance. This was strike 3. I don't know what they put in that drink. I don't. I'm good with every other alcohol I've ever had. I'm so good. It's just this one. I don't know. I don't fucking know. So this is the last Four Loko stream. So yeah, we're just gonna chill for the next hour and a half. I guess this is a secret podcast that only the cool kids know about. Only the cool kids know about the Podium of Remembrance. We're gonna remember all these people who I can barely see in the shot. I can make out Kirby and Mewtwo because Kirby's all pink and Mewtwo is a little lanky guy. He's lanky and white and he's at the corner there. And these are the only, and Sonic is really blue, so I can make him out too. But that's it. So everyone else is just shapes. I missed the direct stream yesterday. Any major thoughts? Rhythm Heaven is cool. I played the DS one. I played the DS one last year not last year. I played it earlier this year in January or February for the 50 games challenge. But I emulated it and I played it with a computer mouse, which I do not recommend. It is already a very demanding game. It's so demanding. You have to be perfect, almost. It feels like. Rhythm Heaven on DS is it's here again. I said it yesterday, but I'll repeat it again. Here's how it feels like the scoring system is. 0 misses is you are a god amongst men. You got everything perfect. You're so good. 1 miss. Wow, that was, I mean, I was, whatever, fine, okay, you know, whatever, it's cool, I guess. 2 misses. You suck and everybody is ashamed and they wish you were never born. I swear, there were some games where, like, I end it and I'm like, okay, I thought I did pretty good. And then the game says, actually, die. What? So, I was not about that. The ranking system, at least by my, again, maybe I'm huffing copium, but the rating system was perhaps beans. Perhaps. But, I did it. With a motherfucking computer mouse, I did it. I do not recommend it though. I don't if I play the Wii one or the 3DS one, I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking pay $300 for a copy on eBay or whatever. I ain't doing this shit no more after that. But it was good. Rhythm Heaven on DS has some good songs, has some good games. I enjoy. So I'm looking forward to the new one. I'm looking forward to the new one. Tamagotchi Life is I'm asking everybody to hold me accountable for that one. When that game comes out, if I don't buy it, everybody is allowed to bully me. They're allowed to kill me if I don't buy it. You're allowed to kill me. So, I'm buying the new Tamagotchi Life. AI Somnium Files, a 3rd game. I played the first game, again, for the 50 games challenge, and I really liked it. I have not played Nirvana Files yet, but I'm gonna have to now. Because when the trailer first started, I was like, oh, is this a port of Somnium File? But I thought that game was on Switch. I played it on Steam. I thought it was on Switch. And then they showed Iris, and oh, Iris is in a saw trap? Okay, never mind. That's new. That's new. Never mind. This is a new game. I was about to comment during the direct. I was like, wait a minute. And then I was like, wait, no, that's a spoiler. So if this is the 3rd game, then hold on, let me shut up, because what I'm about to say is a spoiler. So I do have to play the 2nd game now to understand why the thing that I was wondering about in the 3rd game is a thing now. So I have to figure that out, because I thought, oh no, I thought we were out of that. No, we're back in. Okay, so I have to play Nirvana Files now. So yeah, the AI, what the fuck was it called? It was called something crazy. I don't know. I forgot what the title was. I have to go back and look at the title again. But yeah, no, 3rd game. Not a port. Port already exists. Indeed. 3rd game. No, AI Somnium Files, pretty good. Pretty good. The one thing that I hated about AI Somnium Files off the top of my head is every single action scene was like the same thing. Date is like, oh my god, a porno magazine, and then he becomes God and like shoots everybody in the fight, and I'm like, it happens like 5 times. The first time it was okay because he didn't know he was in danger yet, so he saw a porno magazine on the floor and was like, oh yeah, titties. And then he got shot at. And then he was like, oh, I'm in danger now. So that was okay. I thought that one was funny. And then it happened 4 more times in the middle of a fight. And I was like, now I want to kill somebody. Huge tonal whiplash at that point. When he didn't know he was in danger, I thought it was a good gag, but it was one time. Every other fight scene, except for the last act, is the same thing. He's like, oh no, what do I do? And then he's, wait a minute, titties! And then he's suddenly a god MLG shooter. And I was so mentally checked out of those scenes in particular. It was egregious. But, no sleep for Kaname Date. That's the name of the game. That's the third game. All right. Other than those scenes, though, I thought the rest of the game was pretty stellar. But those scenes in particular got complete whiplash. I'm all for moments of levity in heavy dramatic games, but you gotta vary it up a little bit. You can't rest on your laurels unless you like have like a like you if it's subversive. But like they weren't subversive. Like after that first one, it was all downhill. It was other than that though, I thought it was a really solid narrative. I thought it was really good. I liked it. So I'm looking forward to playing Nirvana, and then I'm looking forward to playing the fucking Saw Trap shit that Iris is in now. But if you can get past Date's absolutely abysmal lust problem, like, dude, like I'm horny 60% of the time. Not really. No, I'll take that back. Like, look, 80% of my jokes are haha dicks. And I thought it was egregious. So, but other than that, I thought the rest of the narrative was very solid. So I recommend AI Somnium Files. Have not played Nirvana yet, but I'm gonna get to that before No Sleep for Date. Date. And of course, Date fights his brother, Vagel. So yeah. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I feel pretty discombobulated right now. Any other questions? The floor is open. Ask me anything. That's what the title up there is about. Drunk AMA after dark and after 10:30 p.m. at night is in fact after dark. It do be dark right now, so have you played Metaphor at all? Not yet. It's on the list. It's on the list. I have heard, dude, it's pretty much Persona, but in like medieval and like I'm all about that. I did hear there was, what was it? It was the one. It was there was like an animation. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's the main battle theme, but it's the one with like the monk chanting. I don't know. Contextually, I don't know where the song plays, but it's like a monk is like fucking, I need to see you hit a hole in the and the animation Pringus McDingus, that animation, and that like that single-handedly was like, I mean, I gotta know what my guy Dr. Monkulus is rapping about. Main battle theme? All right, it's a cop. No, yeah, I do wanna play Metaphor at some point. It's on the list. I'm probably not gonna stream it. It probably will be. I have to be selective about RPGs. I have to be selective. Cause it's like I know that when I start playing one, it's like, okay, this is gonna be my life for at least bare minimum the next 2 to 3 weeks. assuming that I have time to like bum rush it in a decent manner. So I have to be so. There's like so many good RP. Recently, I heard the final boss theme for Octopath Traveler 2. I have zero context for it at all, but holy shit. I mean, if you're okay with like spoilers, because a lot of Square Enix tracks, in order to circumvent copyright, they have to play video in the background. If it's just music, Square will fucking kill them, so they have to play video. So you're gonna see what the final boss looks like, but if you're okay with that, look up the final boss thing to Octopath Traveler 2. I'm like, dude, symphonic metal is the ultimate cheat code. It never fails. It's so good. It's so fucking good. I'm probably never gonna play either game, but the music is so good. It's so good. So those are probably, so I have to be selective with my RPGs, but Metaphor is on the list for sure. And I guess technically Yakuza 7, which is like a RPG. I want to start the Yakuza series sometime this year. They're not all RPGs, but apparently the Ichiban one is like, oh no, it's Persona but without the ghosts that come out of your ass. So yeah, Metaphor, and then probably a couple of others that aren't coming to mind right now, but I do want to play Metaphor. I gotta know what that monk is spitting. I gotta know. Any predictions for next week's Direct? I got no fucking clue. We're probably, I'm going to guess Mario Kart, because that's the only game they showed in the teaser. In the Switch 1 teaser, they had like 6 games, one of which was, again, Mario Kart. So, I mean, they're gonna do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still selling. It's still, I don't think any other game besides like the really big League of Legends or what have you, or stuff, esports stuff, I don't think it's still selling. It was a port of a Wii U game, and the Wii U ate shit, and it's still fucking selling. So I think Mario Kart 9 or 10 or whatever they're calling it, depending on how they count Tour, it'll probably Mario Kart X. Mario Kart X. That's probably that's a surefire. Again, if I'm not anticipating anything involving Smash at all, but if one guy gets on stage and even says the word Smash, not even Smash the game, like Smash the verb. If they're talking about another game and they're like, you're gonna smash your opponents, he said the thing, I'm gonna be like that. So, but I'm not expecting that at all. Other than that, I have no fucking clue. I don't know. Like even like Switch 1, that presentation was like, I mean, we got like Mario Odyssey, and like Suda51 showed up on stage and was like, yeah. And then it was like, No More Heroes 3, but no, it was Travis Strikes Again. And then later it was No More Heroes 3, but it was, so, like, I don't know what to expect. Because, like, I remember the Switch 1 initial presentation, they kind of cooked, as I recall. So, they might be bringing the heat, so I really don't know. They'll revive. They'll be like, all right, guys. Actually, you know what? You're right. F-Zero is a real franchise. Oh, we forgot. Oops. Here's a new game. Like, who knows what could happen? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not expecting anything except for Mario Kart. I think that's the only surefire one. Other than that though, I'm sitting back, I'm enjoying the ride. Whatever happens, happens, I think. Cause Switch 1 was like, I mean, I thought considering it was like a Switch 1 eulogy, allegedly, I thought all in all it was solid. Going off of Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life alone, honestly, for me personally. I haven't even played Tomodachi Life for 3DS. I've seen like a handful of clips, but like that's what it's like I think the text to speech like adds to the charm. So as long as that's intact, and it looks like it is, then I think it's gonna be good either way. Cause like Tomodachi Life on 3DS sold like really fucking well. It's like, oh, it's this little tiny game. It's this little baby game that Nintendo is just kind of like, no, it sold really well. It was like, what, like 5 million copies, I think? Like, that's pretty good. So, I'm looking forward to that. But, that's Switch 1. Switch 2, as I got no expectations, personally. I'm gonna wake up on Wednesday, and we're just gonna let it rock. Whatever happens, happens. I remember Skyrim being in the Switch trailer, and then Bethesda saying something along the lines of, "We've not yet confirmed Skyrim for the Switch." All right, Todd. I see you, Todd. Whatever you say, Todd. Whatever. All right, here's our new game console, and here's a lineup of 30 games. Oops, actually, wait. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. I lied about 29 of them. Only one of them is real. Guess which one it is? It's a fun game for the whole family to enjoy. All right, wait, no, I take it back. Ring Fit Adventure 2. I lied. That's the other, because Ring Fit Adventure 1 sold really good. Mostly because of COVID. And people needed to, like, you know, live and stuff. I can't go outside. I'm gonna pour all my soul and being into this ring thing. I don't know. 6.7 million copy Tomodachi. Yeah, see, it's a cop. It's a cop. But yeah, no. So alright, Mario Kart and like Ring Fit, and that's honest to God all I fucking have for you, bro. If the Switch 1 Direct did not just happen, maybe I would say Rhythm Heaven and or Tomodachi Life, but those are gonna be Switch 1. Backwards compatible, we can bring them over to Switch 2. But as far as 2 specifically, I got nothing for you, dog. I don't... Mario Kart X or whatever, Ring Fit 2, and then Hail Mary, someone says the word Smash. Whether or not it's about Smash Bros. That's all I got for you. I don't know what the fuck else they could be cooking. So we'll see. We'll see. Would they be so bold as to sell a new version of Labo that fits the new controllers? Maybe. Under if it was any other company, I would say hell the fuck no. Nintendo is like, bro, we're selling an alarm clock now. Okay, I guess. All right. I'm not gonna buy it, but good for you for filling the alarm clock market, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm along for the ride. I'm looking forward to the Switch 2 Direct next week. I'm looking forward. I'm gonna turn the stream on, and I'm gonna let Iwata guide me from the heavens, and we'll see what happens. Next question. I'm gonna drink some Baja Blast real quick. I still have to. Oh god, I have to stream. All right, the next death battle is coming out on Sunday. Shigaraki versus Mahito. I'm so close. I'm right. I'm at the end of My Hero. I'm so close. I have to bum rush the manga tomorrow. I think I have like less than 10 chapters left. I have to nobody talk to me tomorrow. I gotta bum rush. I already know one aspect of the ending. I know one part of the ending of My Hero Academia. I don't know context for it, but I know that it happens. So I gotta go. I gotta go before Sunday. I gotta go. So tomorrow, that's like my whole thing tomorrow is I gotta finish the manga. I gotta finish it. I haven't kept up in years, and even I somehow got spoiled on stuff. Yeah, no, it's... Say what you want about My Hero. The art style, Kino. It's... Horikoshi, he know, it's like every character of Class 1A looks like the main protagonist of their own story. Even Mineta. This is the only compliment I'm ever gonna give Mineta ever. Mineta looks like the star of his own manga. Maybe it's not a good manga, but it's a manga that exists in the universe I invented in my brain. Every character looks, the art style's Kino. So say what you want about My Hero. The art, it slaps. It slaps. But I gotta finish it tomorrow. I have to. He could have a comedy manga, but where's the funny? Got him. Yeah. I gotta finish it. I watched like the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen over at someone else's house. And that's all I know. I watched the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. That's all I know. I'll probably get back on that. But gotta finish My Hero. Gotta finish My Hero. All right. What other what other daring questions do y'all got? Give me uno momento, por favor. Gotta Baja Blast my bussy off. Real quick. I can taste the calories. Any other recent recommendations? Recent. How recent we talking? Recent. Because I feel like after the 50 games challenge, I've kind of been like... The last month or two has been like semi-quiet. I'm existing behind the scenes. Anything from the 50 games? Well, I mean, I've said it a couple times, but yeah, hey, play Celeste. Celeste is pretty dope. Celeste is like, fuck, I died. My life sucks, and I'm bad at video games. One more. I never had a feeling like that. One more. Die in 20 seconds. All right, one more. And then I didn't even do, it was just the main game. I didn't even do any of the side stuff. I didn't do any of the B-sides or the C-sides or the whatever the fuck sides. Celeste is good. I already said AI Somnium Files. I don't want to give too much away. I do still want to make this a video, but Had in Time. Let me actually look at my list. I'll give you like 3 more. Hold on, I gotta pull up my list. I'll hit you with 3 more. What do we got? Where did I save it? 50 games. I gotta look in my Google Docs. I did play off. I played off. I put Sans versus the Judge on my death battle list, not knowing who the judge was, and then I played off, like right after that, and it's. I am a little tiny bit mixed on it, a little bit. It's an interesting game, I think. It's an interesting game. It's off. Off is something that I'll think about every now and again at random for no reason. I'll think about it and I'll be like, that was, yeah. But playing it, this is a skill. It's a skill issue on my part, I think. But there were multiple times. I think it was, so like a month after I finished the game, they announced that it's officially getting a port to Switch and Steam. So it's like, it's official now. Like, it's not like a itch.io little side, no, like now it's mainstream, for lack of a better word. But I played Shovel Knight for the first time. Also recommend that one. And then like a month later, it was like, hey, here's 20 characters. And I'm like, bro, I only played as 2 of them out of 4. You can't just dump 16 more on me. What the fuck? You can't just do that. Like it's happened like I think like 3 times. Shovel Knight and off, and then I guess AI. I guess. I played Somnium Files like months ago, so I don't know. There's a little bit of a you know, we're definitely past the cutoff, you know, 10 years or whatever, but yeah, no, off is there was definitely, I don't know if it was a translation thing or if it's a skill issue on my part or a combination of the two, but there were a handful of puzzles where I was like, I have to look this up. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't. Or like I did figure it out, but like I had to memorize it, and then by the time I go back to the area with the information that I had to remember, I had already entered like 4 encounters with enemies, and then by the time I kill all of them and get to my destination, I forgot. And I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta go all the way back and remember what the thing. So perhaps skill issue on my part or like a translation thing or whatever, but so yeah, there were like a handful of puzzles in off where I was like, I can't do that. I have to look it up. I can't. So maybe skill issue on my part. And I was also kind of able to mash my way through fights a lot. There was maybe like 3 bosses or like 3 fights at like towards the end of the game where I had to put my thinking boots on and actually strategize. But for the most part, 90% of encounters, I was able to just mash my way to victory. And then I'm just like, okay, here comes Pepper Steak. And I'm just like, all right, and I won. So I guess there was that. But so I mean, maybe I'll play the new version when it comes out, because Toby Fox is now doing music for it. So that by itself is like, fuck, I guess I gotta spend money on this now. But, I to me, going off of one playthrough, one semi-rushed playthrough, it feels like a better game to think about and hypothesize about than it is to actually play. But I might have to give the port a shot before I really lock that in. But off was an interesting experience. That said, I don't know what the fuck if they do make Sans versus the Judge for Death Battle. It's like, okay, like, yeah, Sans has like one fight to go off of, but like at this point so many fan animations exist where it's like you can kind of fill in the blanks. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do for the Judge, dude. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. He's a cat. He's got claws. That's it. And that said, I probably still want the fight. I don't know what they're gonna do, but it's probably gonna be a more interesting philosophical fight than it is a comparison of power fight, if they do that episode. But so in a weird way, I'm more turned off of Sans versus the Judge, but also simultaneously it still maintains its spot on my list. I don't know how to explain it. I would still be interested, but I'm just like, what the fuck are you gonna do? But I would be interested. I would be. So they're off, and then here I'll hit you with one more. What do we got? I did play. I played To the Moon. To the Moon, and I cried my balls off. I cried my balls off in front of my girlfriend. She turned to me. I was like, "Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Give me 2 minutes. I gotta give me 2 minutes. Give me a couple minutes. I gotta." No, to the Moon's good. If any of y'all are like, I wanna cry, I wanna be a little bitch, to the moon, to the moon. You got it. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I want to save some surprises, but so I'll say that. But yeah. But no, I think I hit a good spread of games with the 50 games thing. I think I did a good spread. I'm still I did like preliminary writing for a video. I'm hoping to get back to that like real soon. One of the primary goals was play some indie games, and I managed to hit a fair amount. Not a great amount, but a good amount. So I got some indies for you. So look forward to that video when I finish it in like fucking 3 years. Hey guys, here's my list of games that I played fucking 7 years ago. Did you like it? The old off composer got scared off by contracts. He made it clear that Fangamer didn't do anything wrong. He just got cold feet. All right, hey, interesting. I mean, at the very least, I hope Pepper Steak is. I mean, I'm proud. Again, if he got cold feet, he got cold feet. I don't know how contracts work. I don't know how negotiations work. Because Pepper Steak's a fucking weird song. Like, Case in point, why the fuck did you call it that? I don't think they say the words pepper or steak at any point in that game. Why is it called that? I don't know how I feel about that. It's like, the first time I heard that song, I was like, oh, okay, it's a song for this area only. And then I kept going, oh, no, wait, it's the song for the whole game. It's, I don't know, it's, for lack of a better word, some things felt off in that game. Haha, I'm a gaming genius. But it's like, it's off in an interesting way, I guess. So, none of the old music, but I'm sure there will be a mod. Oh no, I mean, there will be a mod. There will be, if they're putting it on Steam, you guarantee. 5.5 minutes after the game comes out on Steam, check Game Banana. They got you. That steak is gonna be thoroughly peppered. Anyway, alright, so I guess that's my off speech. I guess. Any other questions that you wish to discombobulate me with? I want you. Robert Downey Jr. has been on my screen for the last hour. I've been looking at. I've been staring him in his soul. I've been looking at this for the last hour. And I'm like, Dr. Doom, chill out. What are you doing? Leave me alone. Why do you gotta, why do you gotta? This is how I look when they take away my cookies. I'm like, no. Give me my cookies. Give me my cookies back. You have every variation of every amiibo. Only the Smash ones. Yeah, I do. I have the gold Mega Man amiibo up there somewhere, which is like technically not a Smash amiibo, but it also is, because it's the same Mega Man render and it's the Smash symbol on the base. But it was released with a Mega Man 3DS game, and it didn't have the branding on the box. So it is and it isn't, but I got that one too. I bought it off of eBay separately from the game, but yeah, but you know, I do have both versions of Corrin, both versions of Cloud, both versions of Bayonetta, both versions of Rob, Steve, and Alex, and then the 2 Mega Mins, and then I have all 3 Mii Fighters, and I believe that's it off the top of my head. Yeah. Off the top of my head. Yeah. Yeah. And then when Smash 6 comes out, I'm fucked. I'm gonna die. Kind of sad we didn't get Leaf, but we got a Squirtle, Ivysaur, Pokemon. Yeah, that's where I look. I'm not gonna. I was like, by the time I'm buying the 80th one, I'm like, oh, thank God they don't got Leaf. Thank God. It's like, I was like, what do you mean they don't got Leaf? And then I finished the collection. I was like, thank God they don't got Leaf. I would have had to. That one would have been $300. Again, I managed to. If Fire Emblem Engage did not come out and Female Corrin did not get a reprint, I would have had to pay $300 for her. She single-handedly might have been like, "All right, I'm not finishing this collection. 300, not happening." I only paid triple digits for 3 amiibo, which I count my blessings. I count Ganondorf, Shulk, and one other person. But like I was like, all in all, for the most part, I think most amiibo I bought were like $50 or under, which, if you know the video game scalping market or whatever, like, I think all things considered, I made out like a bandit. All things considered. So I accept it. It took me a year and a half to get all of them. I took my sweet time. I made sure I was at least 50% financially responsible with this collection. And now look, we got the Podium of Remembrance. We did it. Honestly surprised Pokemon hasn't done more with Amiibo. I mean, they don't have to. They make 2 versions of the same game every fucking year. They have enough money. They got, like... They're good. They already got all their pies in a slice. Like, at some point, even the capitalism machine, at some point, there's only so many hours in a day. There's only, we got a cartoon, we got games, we got merch, we got shirts, we got trading cards. Like, we got so many dicks and so many pies. It's like, even the never-ending machine of capitalism is like, okay, there's only 24 hours in a day. Even capitalism cannot invent a 25th hour. Yet. They're probably working on it, but they haven't done it yet. There was Pokemon Rumble U. They had, like, Amiibo Juniors. And then they were like, and we're done. No more. We're done now. But when Smash 6 comes out, I'ma have to spend $500 on a Master Chief amiibo. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put the real Sans amiibo next to my custom Sans amiibo. Why does this song sound like it's trying to sell me life insurance? I don't need life it was 1 can of 4 Loko. I'm fine. I don't need life insurance. I'm good for at least another 30 years. When I'm 60, then I'll start to worry. But for now, I'm chilling. We're good. I am going to go to the bathroom real quick. Feel free to drop more hot questions in the chat. I will be right the fuck back. Be right back. The funny thing is, I actually feel like better enough now that like I could play Mario Party, but it's like, we got, I don't know. I got mood lighting. I got lo-fi. We got 50 minutes left. I'm just, I don't know. I'm just talking now. I'm just talking now. I'm that's even Four Loko can't defeat me for long. Like I'm back. You know what I'm saying? You still at that job that lets you play Persona music? If so, how's that going? So actually, no. I quit about 3-4 months ago. 3-4 months ago. I quit. I was like, I've been here long enough. It's time to move on. And I did. I would prefer not to elaborate any further than that for the time being, but I am doing good. It was a fun job. It was so fun. I've never had a job that let me blast Sonic Adventure 2 music in the lobby ever. Is like, damn. That single-handedly was like, I could work here for the rest of my fucking life, but I mean, that's not the America that I live in. If this was like the 90s, I'd probably work there for the rest of my fucking life. But no, it's America kind of low-key kind of sucks right now, so I was like, it's solid 2 years. Real solid 2 years. I got to put the customers on some video game beats for a couple of years, but I reached a point where I was like, you know what? It's just time to move on. It's just time to move on. I felt like I hit a point where I was like, I'm good, and I stepped away. So doing other stuff now. Which unfortunately, so far, does not involve me blasting Persona music in the lobby, unfortunately. That part kind of sucks a little bit, but it's all good. Most people cannot say that they were allowed to play video game music in the lobby of their building all day. So I'm good. 2 years of that is all. It was time to move on. It was time to move on. But it was a good job. I enjoyed it. Doing something else now, but I enjoyed that. I had fun. Now, if my next job lets me put the Octopath Traveler 2 final boss theme in the lobby, then we're back. And then I'll quit in another 2 years, and the cycle repeats ad nauseum until I die. Unfortunately, not yet, but I get it. Actually, no, maybe not that song. Maybe not symphonic metal. If it's symphonic metal, someone walks into the building, I'm like, what's going on? I had an appointment at 5. Am I in danger? What's going on? But I didn't think today was gonna be epic. Oh shit. Maybe I don't want to give people a heart attack. Maybe we'll keep it at Escape from the City. Danny messaged me on Discord. Brittany said, "Why is he drinking for Loco? He's 30." I am. I'm 30, and 30 years and 20 days actually. So. I hope they're having fun at the concert. They are. I know they're having fun. Me and Danny are gonna go to a concert in it's not necessarily a concert, but it's a show. It's a show. We're going for their birthday in May. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know who the guy is personally. But it's their birthday, so we're gonna do that in May. So I'm looking forward to that. But Brittany's stealing my girlfriend. Fuck. But as they're having fun. They're having fun. They're having a ninja sex themed party. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, keep the questions coming. I'm sobering up, but that does not mean I can carry the conversation on my own. I'm sobering up, but I do still need help. Questions, comments, concerns. What else y'all got? Most anticipated upcoming games. I guess the ones that I just said from the direct, I guess. What else was coming out this year? They didn't give a release for Metroid Prime 4, did they? No, they didn't. They didn't. I don't think they did. Anything else coming out? No, there has to be something, but I'm not thinking of anything right now. Metroid Prime 4 is coming out 2025? Alright, well, fuck. I mean, see, the problem with that is that I know I played one of the Prime games. I didn't play it all the way through. Is the problem. So like at bare minimum, I'm gonna have to I could probably like play through Prime 1 remastered, and then I'm gonna have to watch a playthrough of 2 and 3. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Other than that though, yeah, just I guess the and then I guess the new Fatal Fury, but I mean, to be honest, I'm probably just gonna watch other people play it. I'm at like a weird point with fighting games where it's like I love fighting games. I love fighting games so much. Except when I'm actually playing them. I love watching them. I'll watch them forever. Even if I don't know what's going on. I'll watch like every Evo, I'm watching every top 8. Even if I don't know what the fuck the game is or what the meta is or whatever. But unless you're Smash Bros or Marvel vs. Capcom is like, I'm just, look, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm a little piss baby. I'm that guy who's like, I go online and I get bodied 5 times in a row and I'm like, I'm never playing this game ever again. I know it's if I put the time in, it's like I can get good. I can play. I just don't want to. And I want to, but I think like the closest that I came is like maybe BlazBlue. But even that, it's like I was playing those games, unfortunately, for the story above all else, against my better judgment. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but this music is kicking my ass in the best way. So Blaze Blue is probably the closest that I got. Like, I could probably do a 20-hit Ragana combo, but then that's the best I got for you, dude. That's all I got. But you know, unless you're Smash or Marvel vs. Capcom, those are my two big ones. And depending on whether or not you count Smash as a quote-unquote real fighting game, then I guess my only Mount Olympus that I play is MVC, but MVC 3. Shout out Tampa Never Sleeps. Tampa Never Sleeps. That's my go-to source. They always got some good games going on over there. Always got some good Marvel 3 brackets. It's always a good time. Unless Zero or Morrigan is on my screen. Then I actively want to kill myself. But other than that, other than those two characters, like I'll take Doctor Doom. I'll take Virgil. I'll take Magneto. Like, yeah, they're broken, but like they're fun broken. Morrigan and Zero is just like, well, and now the game is over. And now I just watch and I just wait for the other opponent to lose. Unless it's TJ and he gets a lucky hit. But other than that, I'm just waiting for the match to be over. But no, shoutouts Tampa Never Sleeps. If anyone wants to watch some good Marvel vs. Capcom 3 gameplay, Tampa Never Sleeps is my personal recommendation. And then, I mean, Smash Brothers is, I mean, you can fucking, if you're on my Twitch channel, you already play the game, so you're good there. But, have you seen Nintendo's virtual game card webpage confirmed Nintendo Switch 2 edition games? So, I mean, I didn't see it, but I did hear about it after the fact. And I mean, like, yeah, it makes sense. They kind of already do the same thing with, like, I know on, like, I got my PS5, and it's like, if there's a game that has both a PS4 or PS5 version, they, like, let you download one or the other. Like, I have both the PS4 and PS5 version of Multiverses. Rest in peace in about 2 months. I'm missing one trophy on the PS4 version of Multiverses, and I'm like, well, fuck, I gotta get it now. I have to. Or else I'm gonna think about it for the rest of my life. No. Maybe I can play a version of Hyrule Warriors that has frames. True. I mean, I haven't played Age of Calamity, and I haven't played the other versions of the original Hyrule Warriors. I only played the Wii U version, but I recall that one. I recall it running pretty solidly. I did put a decent amount of hours into that game, but then, like, once the 3DS and Switch versions, I was like, nah, I'm good. Hyrule Warriors was a really fun time, but it was a really fun one time for me personally. It was like, okay, yeah, whatever, additional characters, but I'm like, they didn't all literally play the same, not literally, but spiritually, to me, it was like, I mean, once you play like 4 or 5 characters, it's like, well, yep, that's the game. It's the only reason you would play anyone else is like, okay, are you a hot woman? Yes? Okay, I'll play you for a mission or 3. That's it. After that, I was like, okay. I don't want to imagine how Hyrule Warriors on 3DS plays. I don't want to imagine. It's already a miracle that they got Xenoblade 1 running on that. Like, I don't know how they got it running on Wii. And then I'm like, you put it on a little bait on a little tiny. I'm like, what? I'm gonna invent one guy right now. One guy who played all 3 versions of Xenoblade 1 at the same time. He played the Wii version, and then he did Colony 9, and then he did 3DS Colony 9, Switch Colony 9, and then rinse and repeat for each subsequent chapter. And it's like, I got the full Xenoblade Chronicles 1 experience. It was like, that's my new game. Invent a guy. I just invented the most Xeno guy of all time. Tried the Switch version and it sure was the same game. Yeah, I don't know. Xenoblade 1 is the only one that I have any experience with. And like the first hour of X. And that's like all and like I think 1 plot point of 2 and 1 spoiler of 3, which relates to 2, sort of. And that's all I know is but mostly Xenoblade 1. It's like I did play that game at a friend's house who I no longer talk to. I think I played it up to the part where spoilers, cover your ears for like the next 5 seconds after I say go. 3, 2, 1, go. After Metal Face dies. I think I got to that part, I think, at this aforementioned friend's house. But then the rest of it, I played, or not played, I watched on YouTube. And this is like before the definitive edition came out. And like, obviously, I mean, you don't need me to tell you, the definitive edition, obviously, graphically, I mean, it's like, okay, wow, all right, Fiora isn't a blotch anymore. God bless. Good evening, Brittany. Are you and Danny still at the concert? How did it go? Did y'all have fun? You better not have killed my girlfriend. You better not have voided my warranty on my girlfriend. But I hope all y'all had fun. What is this existential music that we got playing right now? What the cinematic documentary drone by Infraction? No, a drone? No, I'm pondering life's greatest mysteries right now. What is this song? I'm like looking at the, all right, it's over now. But I was looking at the horizon. And now I'm just a white guy with an acoustic guitar. And no longer pondering, I'm vibing. I'm pondering life's greatest mysteries, like the Xenoblade 3DS port. True. I ponder it 10 times a day. All right, 33 minutes. Come on. All right, I need the time to go faster. I need to go to bed. I need to fulfill my quota of 12 hours, and then I'm out of here. I'm out of here, dude. Great stream. Had fun today, y'all. Thank y'all for coming down. Thank y'all for hanging out. If anyone was here the whole time, I'm sorry, but Brittany just said good evening and then didn't respond. Brittany, are you still alive? Brittany said good evening and then dipped, I think. All right, Brittany died. All right, so all right, I got Brittany and Danny are both dead. The ninja sex party, there was too much ninja. So many ninja. Yeah, all right, I gotta get, let's see, all right. gotta give 3 gift cards. I got my notepad document. How often do you play the MVC2 arcade cabinet? Is it even plugged in? Not right now, no. So I'll be honest, it hasn't I don't think I've played it since I played it at least a couple of times after the collection got announced. I'm pretty sure. Definitely when the collection came out, I don't think I turned it back. It is unfortunately mostly decoration at this point. But back when I bought it, it was like the only modern way to play MVC2 without emulation. It was like the only legal loophole they were able to figure out. Where like, okay, we can't do licensing with Marvel for video games, but an arcade cabinet is technically a toy, which is easier to. I don't ever want to know how copyright works. I don't ever want to be in copyright negotiations. You can't make me do it. I don't want to understand how it all works. But yeah, no, it's gotten a decent amount of plays. Maybe not enough to justify how much I bought it for, but it's gotten an okay amount of plays. But definitely since the collection dropped, it's been unplugged, and it mostly, unfortunately, is mostly just a hey, look at this cool thing I got. Now, if they ever want to release a monkey ball arcade cabinet that you can easily set up in your home, I'm on that shit all day. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll be plugged in 24/7. But unfortunately, as far as I know, if I wanted to buy a monkey ball arcade cabinet, it would have to be like an actual legit. Because like this is like everything down here is aesthetic. Like, I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, but like there's like coin slots. That's purely decorative. You can't actually put quarters in there. That's That's part of the arcade experience, quotation marks. But no, monkey ball would be like, oh no, I might have to actually put quarters in here, and then I'll just fish them out later when I'm done, I guess. Cheaper option, those tilting marble labyrinths, but did they put a monkey in the marble? No, they put a monkey in a ball. And a ball is different from a marble. Obviously. Duh. Brittany really said good evening and then dipped. I'm like, wow. My friend said good evening and then abandoned me. There was too many ninjas at that party and not enough sex. You hate to see it. Hey, you know what? Knowing them, they're at least halfway to the amount of drunk that I was. At least. As long as they're having a good time. Why Brittany betray me? I fell up with this world. I did not eat any of my munchies. I bought these to torture myself, and then I didn't torture myself. I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna have one of each. I'm gonna have one Cheeto, one Sun Chip, one pretzel, one Dorito. Dorito. Alright. I'm gonna make a sandwich. And this is what you call a sandwich. The Dorito and the Sun Chip are the bread. And the Cheeto and the pretzel are the condiments. I'm awake. I'm awake. I woke up. I woke up. It's not even that spicy, but simultaneously, I woke up. It's not even that, it's a tolerable spice, but it woke me up. Interesting. I'm gonna do one more. Hottest Kirby take. I don't know if I have a hot Kirby take. Because I'm gonna be honest, I think the only... I've played Kirby games, but I think the only ones that I finished were Superstar and Forgotten Land. Did I finish any? I gotta play more Kirby games and beat them. I know, I'm literally wearing a Kirby hat. I know, fake Kirby fan, I know. But I do gotta play more games. Kirby isn't as powerful as fans make him out to be. I don't know about that one. You see what he did with that frying pan that one time? Scott the Wise would never survive. And he gets hit by pans all the time. If the last segment was any indication. Damn. Oh my god. This was the only bag they had at the grocery store that I went to. They better restock. These are actually hidden right now. I'm normally not a fan of like spicy chips. Like I prefer like the non-flaming hots usually. But right now, these are pretty heavenly, low-key. You gotta get one of each. That's the tech. Don't just like reach in and grab one piece. You gotta deliberately pull out one of each, and then put them all in. That's the tech. I mean, look. Even if Kirby isn't as powerful as fans make him out to be, I don't think it really fucking matters. Kirby has attacked and dethroned many gods. And when in video games, when most people fight a god, it's like, what? Alright, we're gonna fight Kefka because he already destroyed the entire land and he's an egomaniac. We're gonna fight Sephiroth because he read a book once. Kirby is pissed that you're taking away his food supply or something, usually. It's just like a little innocuous, inane thing. And it's like, oh, you woke me up from my nap. Time to die. And then he does it. He kills you. So, I mean, it's like, it's even if he isn't as powerful, it's like, at a point, does it really matter? You and I are but meekly little babies compared to him, who is also a baby, but he is a god-killing baby, which is different from a regular baby, for hopefully self-explanatory reasons. Let me get one more. Bada bing. Get that sun chip. Where's that sun chip? Hit me with that sun chip. It's like, at some point, it's like, if you hit me with like, oh yeah, he's city block level, I'll be like, all right, I'm shitting my pants. My pants thoroughly shitted. I ain't fucking with that. I'm leaving. Peace out. It's like, oh, thank God he's not planetary, only city block. I got this. Like, I'm not gonna do anything about it. I can't. I'll eat shit and die. So, like, whatever. Even if Kirby isn't as powerful, he's still Kirby. At some point, you can only get so powerful before, like, in a way, it's like, okay, whatever, you have all this power. Alright, Virgil, whatever, you found the power of Sparta. What, you can already dimension cut? You already do 80 hit combos. Again, like, at some point, it's not impressive anymore. Now you're just like, it's like the equivalent of like, oh, my dick's not big enough. Better take more Viagra. That'll make it bigger. Like, all right, like, dude, it's already 10 inches. You're already gonna break me from the inside out. I don't want it to be any bigger. Like, you're like, at some point, it's good. This much power is gonna be uncomfortable for you too. Oh man, I have $7 million, but I'm sad. I'm like, can I, $7 million? Like, I'll take 100,000 and I'll be like thoroughly pleased. I can do a lot with 100,000. Like, at some point, the numbers, at some point, it's no longer impressive. It's just, okay, and the big number is even bigger. It was already big. I'm supposed to be more impressed now? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to turn Kirby into another capitalism rant. I'm sorry, that's my, yo. My bad. Kirby, King, my bad. I'll take $5 if you're just giving it out. You already won the gift card. Shut up. Anyway, back to the original question. Hottest Kirby take. Oh my god. I don't know. Crowned is good, but it ain't that good. I don't know. Crowned is good. Crowned is good. Would I put it in, like, top 50 final boss themes? Maybe not. But Crowned is good. I don't know. That's not hot. That's like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's hot, but it's not hottest. I don't know. That's, yeah, lukewarm. I don't know. There's a lot of video game music. So there guys, guess what? There's more than 50 final bosses in video games. Can you believe it? Oh my god, wow. I'm gonna save this again. All right, guys, get this bag, and then just get one of each chip, and put them all in your mouth. You're good. All right, the spice is starting to kick in a little bit, just a bit. It's not like hot, but like my throat is also like. But then again, it could also be from screaming for 12 hours. It could or both. Who's to say? Oh. I am gonna at least spit and get a cough drop real quick. It didn't hit at first, but now my throat is like, ugh. All right. Cough drop acquired. Favorite amiibo? Any reason? So I mean, it's probably. I do have. So the Marth that is currently inside the cases up there is a reprint where they fixed the fucked up eyes, but I also do have a still sealed copy of fucked up Marth with his like derp. I don't. It definitely won't come out in the camera, but hold on. Where's It's all right. This is It's way too far away to make out. It's too blurry. But or wait, hold on. Like right up in there. Zoom in, enhance, focus. You can do a webcam focus. Focus. I believe in you. All right. No. All right. It's not gonna happen with this. But because I think this was one of the earlier ones I got. But then Engage, again, the Fire Emblem reprints, so they reprinted, I was able to get a not shitty-looking Marth. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah. This isn't Marth, this is Morth. This is Morth. I don't know if he's my favorite, but it's like... This was a fresh meme. Served on Twitter for a hot minute when he first came out. But the reprints got... I think the amiibo generally got better. I think, like, early on... Like, some of them are pretty... Like Mario's pretty good. Hold on. How does this pit look? Let me see. Pit looks okay. Pit looks alright. Yeah, he's already got the big anime eyes to begin with, so it doesn't look as out of place. Like this looks okay, but like on Marth specifically, it was like, eh. Favorite amiibo? I mean, just off the top of my head, and it isn't even really Persona bias, but I will say. I mean, like they added this flame is like an extra detail that I don't think any other amiibo has. They just added a flame here, and I guess it's because they didn't want to shove a pole up his ass like they did Captain Falcon. But Captain Falcon, they just shoved a pole up his ass, which I forgot they did until the amiibo tournament fucking 3 hours ago. But so, I guess Joker was like, oh wait, fuck, we forgot about the poses on the renders. Oh no, alright, he only has 1 foot to the ground. Fuck, we have to fix this. Oh, I know, the Persona fire from when the... So, I mean, yeah, that is, this is a more creative fix than shoving a pole up his ass. So... I mean, not even Persona bias. It's just like even if I didn't know what a Kawakami was, I think if I just saw this, I'd be like, oh, this is neat. But although no, Banjo and Kazooie are sitting on a Jiggy. They are standing on a Jiggy in theirs. I don't want to get up and go get them right now, but they like their amiibo, like they're on top of a Jiggy, which I think is also creative. But, no, I don't know. I don't know. They all have some pretty good, or most of them have, like, some pretty good detail. I mean, I guess honorable mention to Rosalina because, again, there was that whole debacle back when her amiibo came out, where it was like some guy bought 100 of them just to deny other people, and like Rosalina was like, I couldn't find her like forever. She was one of the last ones I got. I think she was I want to say either one of the last 10 I got or the last 5 I got. It was down to the wire. I saw like every other Mario himself. I couldn't find him. I was like, it's Mario. He should be the most common one. But I couldn't find him for a hot minute. I saw plenty of Dr. Marios. I got Dr. Mario before I got regular Mario, and I'm like, there should be a 90 Mario amiibo in every store. Even years from now, it's like amiibo have long been discontinued. There should be warehouses of Mario. And I couldn't. He was, again, I think maybe one of like the last 20 that I got. I couldn't find him for a hot minute. I found Dr. Mario. I don't know. But I mean, okay, all right. I'm not answering favorites. I'm just I don't know. It mostly comes down to like, do I like their initial renders? And I think in general I do like the Ultimate renders more than I like the Smash 4 renders. A lot of the Smash Ultimate renders, they portray more motion, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. I get the inclination that you look at like most Smash Ultimate portraits is like they're in the middle of an action, where Smash 4 is like they're purposefully posing for the camera, which can also be cool. But like Mario's in the middle of a judo kick, but I mean, if that was his amiibo, they would also probably have to stick a pull up his ass again. I don't. Falcon was also, he was in motion. Ultimate, by comparison, he's striking a pose. Ultimate, he's in the middle of a 4, he's in the middle of a kick, but then he has to pull up his ass. So I mean, I don't know. I guess the question more so is like renders, and I mean renders is like a lot of Smash Ultimate renders, and even most 4 renders are pretty clean. I don't know. I guess. I mean, Snake's cool. Just because I mean, he's just a cool guy. He's just an action man. There was I think the Lucas amiibo is like the only official Mother 3 merch in North America. I think there might be a handful more. But as far as I'm aware off the top of my head, the Lucas amiibo is like the only official Mother 3 merch. I think Earthbound has a little bit more, but Mother 3 specifically, I think it's just Lucas. I think. So, I guess anything that's like novel, which I guess also like, I mean, it's a small part of me is like, there exists Nintendo merch of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Not even Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Like again, I pulled out the regular one for the bracket, but I got the Advent Children one up there too, and I'm like, damn. It's Sakurai's favorite movie of all time. If you're a hot woman, I like your amiibo. Does that answer your question? I don't know. If I could put all the women on the podium of remembrance, and I'll be like, yes, I'm going to remember women. I always remember. I'm an ally of women. I always remember them. Oh yeah, and Nintendo merch of Microsoft properties. Banjo, Steve, Alex, and soon Master Chief. Oh. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that could be like a separate segment. Honestly, I could do like an amiibo sort of thing. I could like, I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't be like that interesting. I don't know. It's again. Despite me owning 90 of these things, I still don't like them as a concept of like what they do. It's like DLC, but it's more expensive because you gotta buy a toy, and like we're long past the toys to life genre. We're long past Skylanders. We're long past Lego Dimensions. Like, I don't give a shit about any of that shit, but I give a shit about these because it's Smash Bros. And I'm a fucking nerd. It's like, oh, I hate this thing until it's the thing that I like. And now I'm gonna buy 90 of these fucking things. Like, you know, double standards over here, right? But I have not been in frame this entire time. I've been, like, down here. Like, for the last 2 hours. I've been down here. I'm just like, I'm a little baby man. Hi, guys, I'm drunk. Ask me anything. I have not been filling the frame. I took classes telling you how you're supposed to frame the shot, and I'm just over here like, hey guys, welcome to my stream. Welcome to my high quality stream where I talk about my plastic garbage and I recover from drinking Four Loko for 3 hours. Ask me about Kirby lore. Ask me about which video game characters I want to have coitus with. Ask me about what gift cards you want. Of which I already owe 3, so I'll worry about that tomorrow. I guess Ryu's kind of cool because he's already in his fighting pose, so I could just like put him over here, and then I could put like any toy over here, and it's like round 1, fight, and it's like he's already in his pose, so he's from Streets. I don't know. It's like, oddly enough, I don't really like the Smash 4 render, but I think like on an amiibo figure, it looks a little bit better. I guess that's interesting. That's interesting to think about. What if it's like what renders do you not really like care about in game, but like as a figure, it's like, wait a minute, this looks cool. I guess that's also a. I love water with no ice. Let's fight. He's always saying that. Famous quote. All right. Well, shit. Hey guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think the absolute goddamn millisecond the timer hits 12 p.m., I'm hitting the stop streaming button. So I guess this is it. I guess it's time to die. We're all going to the great beyond. We shall become as gods. Away we go. You got the codes? Talk to me about that tomorrow. I'm going to bed. There's a non-zero chance I'm gonna hit the stop streaming button and then just fall asleep in my chair. I'll make it over to the bed. And actually, honestly, I should have a proper dinner before I go to bed. I can't have a protein bar be my dinner. I should go downstairs and heat up some mac and cheese or something before I go to bed. But no, it's if I don't, you will, the winners will have their codes within the next 2 days, but I will probably get them tomorrow, and Alchemy is owed a $20 code. Jake Jack Joe, $30 unless it does not exist, in which case I will generously round up. And Ghost, I already fucking talked to, and I was gonna pay her for the try not to laugh edit anyway, so I'll just talk to her about that later. But at the very least, the first two, y'all will get your codes within the next 2 days. I'll DM you both on Blue Sky with your codes within the next 2 days. Alright? So don't worry about that. But yeah. Again, fun stream. Again, apologies. That Four Loko did eat my ass. I feel pretty good now. I feel okay. I'm tired. Tired as flip, but I feel pretty good now. But that was the last one. That was I don't. If you see me with another Four Loko on a future stream, kill me. That was the last one. I gave it one more honest shot, but we are now on 3 strikes. I don't know what they put in that shit, but we're done now. That was the last one. 3 strikes, we're out. We're not gonna do 4 strikes. No, 3 strikes. We're done. So I'm gonna figure out what the fuck Sonic's problem is. I don't know what I don't know. We'll do a Sonic Racing Transformed stream at some point. We'll do Mario Party at some point. We'll do Jackbox and User Words at some point. But hey, I got to most of the stuff I wanted to do. And the Amiibo tournament was kind of fun. Even if all the characters I wanted to win died. So thank you very I'm done being 30 now. Birthday celebrations have ceased. I'm no longer gonna think about being 30. I'm gonna stop aging now. It's midnight. I'm no longer aging. I'm immortal now. I will never die. Thank you guys for coming out. Had a fun stream. I hope you guys had fun too. Again, the Four Loko beat my ass, but we still had fun. We had fun. So I owe you guys those segments. I owe 3 of you eShop cards. Again, 2 of you, I'll get you back within the next 2 days. Ghost, I'll just talk to when fucking ever. But yeah. So next stream will be Sunday. I do have to finish the My Hero manga tomorrow. I got like 10 more chapters to go. So I'm gonna let that rock. So Shigaraki versus Mahito, we will do that. I might not be able to watch the episode as it premieres. Might have to do it in the evening. But we'll see. At some point on Sunday, we'll do that. And then Wednesday, we got the Switch 2 Direct. And then, yeah. And then we'll figure out what else happens from there. So, again, thank you all for coming out. Had a lot of fun. Appreciate y'all being here. And I'll see some of you on Sunday, I presume. And I'll definitely see most of you on Wednesday for Smash Bros. 6, baby! Master Chief trailer, you already know! No, don't quote me on. No, I'm not. I don't believe any of that for a fucking minute. See y'all on Sunday and or Wednesday. Have a good night. Happy birthday to me for the final time. I'll never be 30 ever again. I'm only gonna keep getting older, but we're gonna keep on rocking. We're gonna keep going until Satan grabs me by the balls and pulls me under. Until that happens, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep doing stupid bits. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you all Sunday and or Wednesday. Have a good night. Take care.